Oh, hi. Hi, party people. What a night. What a night for your Los Angeles Dodgers, as we call them. Let's see if I can get this a little adjusted here. Some night I'm going to come out here like an hour beforehand and just get everything all set up so it looks nice and professional right when we start. But what fun would that be? What fun would that be indeed? Thank you so much for joining us. It's good to be here with you on a Tuesday night. I think it's a Tuesday night. Is it a Tuesday? Yeah, it's a Tuesday night. How about that? Crazy. We have played 4 games in the various league championship series so far. And 2 teams have won games, and 2 teams have not. It's a bad time to be a team named either the Brewers or the Blue Jays, is what I can tell you about that. And I wish I could tell you something else. And I'd like to tell you something else also. So please join in. And if you would like to give me your thoughts about how the NLCS, ALCS, etc. is going, please feel free. We do read all comments on air that are within reason and do not include too many curse words. Or any curse words, frankly. But it was a pretty good night for your Los Angeles Dodgers. A really good night, if you are to believe what your eyes showed you tonight, as Yoshinobu Yamamoto went crazy on the Brewers, pitching a complete game. And I think that speaks to the Dodgers' brand new strategy. No relievers. Just no relievers. Don't do it. Don't go to them. If you do not have to have a reliever, do not bring in a reliever. Please, just relievers, you may put your gloves down. You may sit down until the end of the game. I'm wearing 2 pairs of glasses because I'm just that special. And just get out of here, relievers. I want to say hi and thank you to the people who are joining us on the stream on the various platforms. On Twitch, go ahead. I'll see your comments if you leave them there. And on Instagram, hi, Jamie. Please feel free to leave a message if you want to let us know how you felt about the Dodger victory tonight. I'm sure it was a great victory for your Los Angeles Dodgers. And it was. And so the team is headed back to Los Angeles now with a 2-0 lead over the Milwaukee Brewers. And are they looking to repeat? I don't know. You tell me. But I think it's looking pretty good. Hi. Oh, a little hand wave. Hi. It's looking pretty good for your Dodgers to at least advance to the World Series. Now, Jamie says she didn't even know they were playing. Well, oh, hi. Well, a special guest here, TV's Daphne Campbell joining. Hi. What's going on, Daph?
Hello.
How are you?
I was trying to get your attention without drawing attention
it's okay. The whole thing is happening, so.
Okay. Jamie like Jess's mom?
Jamie like Jess's mom. Yes, she says, isn't baseball a summer sport? Well, you know what? It is. They call them the boys of summer, if I'm not mistaken, right? And it is a summer sport, but the playoffs, it's the fall classic. Summer sport, fall classic. What are you going to do? I mean, the playoffs are in October, or as we call it in this house, Rocktober. And sometimes the playoffs even extend into the very first part of November, or as we call it in this house, Rockvember. I don't think we call it that, do we, Daph? Daph, what did you think about the Dodgers tonight? Did you enjoy them?
They were good, yeah.
Yeah. Who hit the big home run that kind of gave them a little breathing room? Max Muncy. And what do we call him?
That funky Muncy.
That funky Muncy. That's right. It was Max Muncy with a big hit tonight as the Dodgers had a 2-1 lead, and then Max a million hit a home run that was just about a foot higher than last night's double play off the center field wall, which remains the weirdest baseball play most of us have ever seen. So anyhow, yeah. Daphne, have you been following the Blue Jays series at all?
Kind of.
Kind of? It's not going so great for your Blue Jays, is it? It's not. They're not doing well. Jamie says, thanks for educating the masses who don't follow sports ball. It's baseball. Don't try to up your nerd bona fides by calling it sports ball. We get it. You don't follow, but it's okay. You can call it baseball. Sports ball is football, I believe. No, I don't know. I know that's what people call it, regardless. So yeah. Daff, are we going to watch some more games or what's happening?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll keep watching.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this has been the Daphne Campbell Report. Thank you, Daff, for joining in. Anything else you want to add before you go?
I had a question for you.
Oh, what's the question?
Well, it's not about baseball.
If it ain't about baseball, I don't want to hear it right now, because this is a live stream about baseball. And when we live stream about baseball, what do we talk about?
Baseball.
That's right. If it's parenting, go talk to that other lady.
Okay, here. This is about baseball.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Can I have dessert in a baseball hat?
Yes, absolutely. Get out the Dodger helmet that we saved from the ice cream sundae and put whatever you want in it. Okay. All right. Good night, Jamie. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Oh, there it is. That's your Dodger helmet of soon to be ice cream again. That's not going to fit into this lettuce on top of my head. I mean, that's some real cabbage up there. You need something a little bigger than that, I think. So,
all right, bye.
Okay, say bye to the people.
Bye, people.
Bye, people. That's special guest correspondent Daphne Campbell sneaking in to try to get some ice cream in a helmet cup, I guess. Let's see. I want to get up on your chat, but I do not want to sign up. Well, you could, you don't have to, do you have to sign up on YouTube? I don't know. Do you have a YouTube? That's from America's favorite Phillies fan, the recovering Amy Huggins. We really do appreciate you, Amy. Let's see. What else? I don't want to sign up for link chat. Well, I don't know about that. You could watch it on Instagram and comment there. You could watch on YouTube and comment there. You could watch on Facebook and comment there. You could watch on Twitch and comment there. As a matter of fact, hi, Daff. We have a lot of platforms available for our viewing audience. But Amy, if you just want to text me your comments directly, I will be happy to relay them to the viewing audience. Oh, Erwin Miller is in the house. Hi, Erwin. How you doing? Good to see you. Hope things are going well in Erwin land. Erwin, a legend in local streaming, taught me everything I know about OBS. I don't know a damn thing about it. But yeah, so Ames, feel free if you just want to text in your comments. I will not be able to put them up on the screen. But if you go to, how do you say in your country, Linktree, let's tr.ee/TV Colin Campbell, you will see links to all the places where my video is available. And if you have an account on one of those platforms and comment there, I should be able to see it. So anyhow, yeah. The Dodgers got some big hits tonight. Thank you, Erwin. Hey. I know what that is. I know how that sounds, actually. It's like, hey. It's big, isn't it? It's a big hey. I hear it in my head. Don't worry. The Dodgers got some big hits from some unexpected sources tonight. Let's see. Ande Pages, who has had a very difficult couple of series so far, finally kind of came through with a nice hit tonight, or in some let's see what else. He had a sacrifice. He looked like he's starting to get some of his confidence back. And that's what Andy needs, right? A little bit of confidence is all that kid needs. He's a fantastic player. I mean, the kid had like 28 homers this year. And now he's batting 8th or 9th and having a real hard time. Look, keep plugging, Andy. Keep going. Dodger fans love you, support you. We want to see how it goes. Amy says, hello. Hi, Amy. It's good to see you via your personal chat channels. So, yeah, Andy came through. Shohei had a couple of good hits tonight, although, boy, he still does look pretty lost on the outside pitch right now. I don't know what to do about that. It's not my responsibility, frankly. Not my responsibility at all. But still, it's a little concerning to see him flailing so wildly at the outside pitch and having it just go completely past him in a way that is, makes him look like me up there. Let's see. Can I call you and tell you how to get on? You know what? I would love to do that right now. Do you want to get on? Like you want to appear on the stream? Because I'd be happy to put you on if you want to. I can send you the link for that. Here, let me just do that. And we'll see if that's what you're looking for. Here you go. If you want to be on the stream, I can get you on the stream. And we'll see what happens. And maybe we can finally have that Phillies wrap up that we were so desperate to get to. But so Shohei had a hit, but still looks completely lost on the outside pitch. Max Muncy is having a solid playoffs. He's hitting about 290, 300. Had that incredible grounded into double play yesterday that should have been a grand slam homer, about 3 feet short of that, and then had another homer tonight. Good job, Max. We're fans in this house. We've always been Max Muncy fans. Ever since my older daughter stayed up with me until 1 a.m. to watch his 18th inning homer beat the Red Sox in Game 3 of the 2018 World Series. That was good, clean fun. So what do you say about them Dodgers that hasn't already been said? It looks like they are doing fairly good. As for the other team that I follow rather regularly, that would be your Toronto Blue Jays. They're not doing great. And I think that's a big surprise to everybody. I think the Blue Jays came into the ALCS hot, confident after, taking care of the Yankees in a fashion in which I think everyone who is an anti-Yankee hater enjoyed. So that was fun. Let's see. Amy, are you there? Amy. Now, Amy, it has a different name for you there. Are you using a pseudonym? Do I have to respect your pseudonym? Let's see. Let me see if I can just fix this right here. I will. Let's try that. Here we go. And we'll see if we can get an actual live guest on. America's favorite Phillies fan. And that I should put the trademark next to it. But I cannot remember the shortcut for creating the trademark thing. So, oh well. Okay, let's see if this works. Amy, are you ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to come on. Let's see. There, she's there, and okay, here she comes. It's ladies and gentlemen, please welcome TV's Amy Huggins. Amy, are you there? Can you hear us?
Okay, you and I are on. So why are we doing this? We should.
Well, my sister's watching from New York. My sister's watching from New York. My friend Erwin is watching from places unknown. Alan Schaffler has joined in from the Pacific Northwest. Dodgers versus Fighting Mariners series. We are inching closer to the previously unimaginable. I just love baseball. True, Alan. True. You're a true.
Yes, we're the previously unimaginable. A series no one is interested in.
Dodgers Mariners.
So, a baseball fan excitement. I want an underdog comeback. I want the hope that somebody's going to make it exciting. And guess what? If not for you, and I'm counting on them, all over, folks. It's all
my goodness.
Fun.
Oh, now wait a minute. You have not enjoyed.
Really That's why I wanted to come on, be the grump. But I've discussed this with several other people who are not fans. If you're not a Dodgers fan, doesn't appeal to you. Whereas others, like if they're close or fun, somebody, I don't hate the Dodgers.
Right.
Are fans, but it's boring.
Well, look, it's boring if you, I suppose. I didn't, as a baseball fan, can you appreciate at all what Snell or Yamamoto have done over the last couple of games?
Yes. I'll just say this, and then I will be quiet. Fantastic. Nobody's them, but it's fun to watch. And I've said this for 50 years. Pitching exciting. Sure. I grew up watching Steve Carlton. Please.
Right.
Pitching is fantastic when it's great. It's wonderful, but it's boring if I'll say this. I'm a Phillies fan. Look what they were sensational, but boring because they get everybody out.
Amy, I'm sorry. People from the Pacific Northwest are slagging on your headroom. You've just you've got to tilt down. I think
I
there's.
don't want to, but I look bad, so it
Oh,
doesn't.
okay, I
it doesn't
see.
matter what I
Well,
look.
then never
Yeah.
mind. You're
That's what I'm
fine.
saying. It doesn't matter. Here's what
I
I look
see.
like, everybody. Hello.
You know what? Then
just-
you just keep looking the way you look, and that's absolutely fine by me.
Exactly. That's why. But now I'll stop being the grump. I'm just a baseball fan. I want it to be fun. Brewers,
Sure.
what's wrong with you? Well, the Dodger pitching, that's what's wrong with you. Blue
Right.
Jays, I don't know what's wrong with you. You may have a chance, but as you
Yeah.
even said, Colin, you got to win 2 or forget it. You're not winning 2 there. You're just
Yeah,
not.
it would be. I mean, look, the Blue Jays can sweep in Seattle, but if they come out sweepless from Seattle,
That's right.
it's going to be real tough.
Well, yeah, it'll be beyond tough. It's over. Their chance.
Yes, that would be Seattle's. And by the way, Miss, I want an underdog to win. What about Seattle's first trip ever to the World Series? Wouldn't that be an exciting storyline?
Yeah, but I want like the series to be good to get
Oh,
there.
I think
I have in Seattle. I'm happy
Sure.
for him. That would be really, really good. But I just don't want like things where like, oh, yeah, 4 games to none. And I love baseball. I just want it to be exciting. Okay. Now I'll hang up and listen.
Oh, you're gonna take your answer off air, as we like to say.
That's just what they all say on the radio.
It's true.
Okay.
Well, for people who don't know, Amy did work with one of the masters of talk radio for many years. So, you know all the tricks of the talk radio trade, I'm sure, or talk TV trade, such as it was.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Well, Amy, thank you for coming on. We're also sorry about the Phils. It happens.
I'm over it.
I know you're over it, but I'm not, because that should have been the NLCS, as opposed to and bless the Brewers, but Dodgers Phillies had it all. And that's really what we were hoping for. Amy Huggins, right there. And now she's on, she's off, she's on. Amy, we'll talk to you later, okay? All right. Oh, okay. Oh, you're just going to take your answer off air. All right. I'll leave you just like that then. You can come back if you want to be back on. Just let me know. For those of you having trouble watching the stream, once again, I encourage you to join or to look at our listing of all the places you can view the stream: Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram. Where else? LinkedIn, I believe you can watch it on. Lots of places. That's at Linktree, that website /TV Colin Campbell. Feel free to watch. Hey, speaking of people from TV, a big hi to, I think that's Rachel, who's joined us from Instagram, and my friend Naomi from Instagram. Hi, Naomi. I listened to your podcast today, as a matter of fact, and very much enjoyed it. So thank you for joining in tonight to see a little baseball style chat. Let's see what else people are saying. Here's my friend Alan. I assume a Mariners fan, Alan, from the Pacific Northwest. Dodgers, no need to worry about the bullpen if you never get to the bullpen. This is the key. Tremendous starting action. Look, when the guys throw, 17 of the 18 innings, that's gonna play, as we like to say. That is going to play. So the Dodgers are doing great so far, and Dave Roberts has not had a chance to make many bad bullpen decisions, which is, again, fantastic. But for the Blue Jays, I don't know. It's looking a little dire. I know Naomi's Canadian. Naomi, how are we feeling? Are we trying to bring the Thanksgiving spirit back to life? It was quite disheartening. Is it the yes, that is me. It is. And look, we need some good Toronto mojo. It is difficult to think, and as a Blue Jays fan for a very long time, it is difficult not to want Bo Bichette, whose knee got messed up sliding into home plate against the dreaded Yankees. I guess they had their revenge, but they had it back in September when they messed up Bo Bichette's knee for the rest of the year. No, Naomi says she wants them to win, but she has doubt. No doubts, Naomi. No doubts. We must continue to go forward. We must be Blue Jay faithful to the very end. I mean, this is the time. All we got to do is take 2 out of 3 in Seattle. 2 out of 3 in Seattle will do. And I think they should take the first 2. I think that would be preferable. Take the first 2 in Seattle. See if you can win Game 5. Bless you, if you can, and then bring it back to Sky Dome. I will still always call it Sky Dome for Game 6 and hopefully a 7, and maybe the Blue Jays Dodgers World Series that I have always rooted for ever since I was a young child and decided that the Blue Jays were going to be my American League team. And the other candidate, of course, as if you've been on the stream before, you may have heard me tell the story. The other candidate for being my American League team was the Seattle Mariners, because it was, the late 70s. And as a young baseball fan, I thought, ooh, I should have a team in the AL and a team in the NL. And of course, I was born into the Dodgers forever. But to add an AL team, I just thought, I need something, something special to speak to me. And it was the logos, the Blue Jays logo being so superior to the Mariners' very boring trident thing. The Blue Jays logo had it all. It had a Blue Jay. It had a maple leaf. It had a baseball around it. I noticed on the new current old school caps, they've gotten rid of the red baseball. I did see somebody wearing it the other day. One of the players was wearing a cool, actual, authentic old school that had the red baseball stitching around the Blue Jay logo. Bring back the baseball. That's the next step in old-timey logo, respect. Let's see. And joining us all the way from an Uber share in New York City, recession indicator, hashtag recession indicator. It's TV's Alana Campbell. Alana, how are you? It's good to see you tonight. I hope you were over at the Dodger Bar there in New York City. For those of you who watched these streams last year, you may recall my sister chiming in with some incredible videos of the best bar in New York for Dodger fans. And I know she'll give me the name of it again on the stream or something, so I could give it a plug. But an amazing group of Dodger fans, Dodger faithful, who gather in the Dodgers' ancestral home of New York City and have a great time watching the games. Naomi, if you know of a place in Los Angeles for Blue Jays fans, please let us know. Because it would be great. Is there a Canadian bar in Los Angeles? I don't know. But boy, so ever since the Blue Jays have been my team as a little boy, I always wanted Blue Jays Dodgers World Series. And I thought that maybe this was the year. It still can be the year. I still believe in the power of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. or Ernie Clement, for that matter. Or in a surprise twist, Addison Barger. Let's go, Addison. It may be time for AB to really get his act together. Let's see. Oh, Alan is headed out. Alan, bless you. So great to see you talking ball. Alan, I hope you're still watching. I was going through some old ball caps today. Was I there? Dude, I drove the car. Found the old ball cap, thought of you, almost sent you a photo of it, but please know that one is still hanging in my collection. Okay, let's see. Alana's update. I multitasked and did a marathon training run. Wow. Oh, a marathon training run. Well, you know what? I did a marathon baseball watching and then made her way to Taqueria St. Mark's Place. And that is the official home of the Dodgers in New York City. I am led to believe. And so you should make it your official home if you happen to be watching us from the East Coast. I encourage you all to get there. And so, that's the status of these series right now. It's 2-0 in both series. As Amy pointed out, she wants excitement. I would love to see 7 games in the ALCS for sure. And I don't know that the NLCS is going to go that long. If the Brewers can't, get it together. If you're the Dodgers, the big question now is, who do you start in Game 3? If you're up 2-0, do you go Glasnow, then Ohtani? Do you go send that ball cap photo? Well, now I have to go get the ball cap back down because I was getting it out of the closet. But I will. I promise. Yeah, it was good stuff. That was an old, for those of you curious what Alan and I are talking about, way back in the day, we went to a bachelor party together, and I had a way back in the day, and I had my own custom cap made for it by the people, Alan, I believe, who put on the party, and I appreciate it to this day, and it remains a treasured part of my ball cap collection, right next to my Seattle Thunderbirds hockey hat, which I believe was also an Alan Schaffler special. Let's see, one more. Alana says, we came in yesterday and a chalkboard had a new message on it. Shohei home run equals 1 free beer. Well, I think that's a fine promise to make to the folks right now, because no beer, no bueno. So he's in no danger of, the barkeep there is in no danger of pouring a set of free ones for the faithful. But we are trending in the right direction, as Alana says. So that is good. And we'll see what happens with your Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, for the Blue Jays to get back into the series, they're going to have to rely on Shane Bieber. And Shane Bieber has not shown too much of his old Cy Young form as a pitcher for the Blue Jays. He's been effective. But if your Game 3 and Game 4 pitchers are current Shane Bieber, recovering from Tommy John surgery, I believe, and Game 4 starter is what remains of Max Scherzer, well, let's see how it goes. I'm rooting for you, Blue Jays, with all of my heart and all of my American League love from over the years, and we shall see how it goes. And let's see. No. Let's see. Alana says she thinks Shohei will take care of the bar at home. If the offer is still valid back in Dodger Stadium, then yes, I think there's definitely a chance that Shohei can go deep. We did have a former coworker who was at the game in Milwaukee for Game 1. Amy pointed out our good friend Louis Tarantino and his family were there, sitting right in the center field camera shot. So we get to watch him watch the game. That's always great when you know someone who's right there. Am I going to go to one of the games here? The answer to that is very complicated. I don't think I'm going to make it to an NLCS game. We have some upcoming commitments that might keep us from that. However, I believe I have convinced Emily that if the Dodgers and Blue Jays make it to the World Series, she will allow me to buy one ticket for one game. This is all I can ask. Anywhere in the stadium, cheapest seat possible. It's not going to be Dodger Yankee prices, right? It would be Dodger Blue Jay prices. I mean, look, let's be honest. They weren't selling out the division series, right? There's plenty of seats available in the upper reserved area. So for the World Series, if it's Dodgers Blue Jays, I think I can get in. If it's Dodgers Mariners, I'll watch at home. If it's Blue Jays Brewers, that will be extremely surprising. And if it's Mariners Brewers, that will feel like a weird all-American League battle. Because the Brewers used to be in the American League. Like the Brewers and the Astros, I don't like when they make the postseason now because they're historically in different leagues than they used to be, and it messes me all up. I do see a lot of people joining us out there on the channels. Thank you, Facebook viewers. Please, we are taking your questions tonight and your chat. If you want to add a little something to the stream, feel free. We've been talking to some people on the East Coast, the Pacific Northwest, even some Canadians have chimed in. We'd love to hear what you think about the Dodgers' chances coming back to Chavez Ravine, and of course the Blue Jays' chances of actually making something happen in Seattle. And we shall see how that goes. So that tomorrow's a single game day. We're back to just one game tomorrow, like we had one game today. And that will be Blue Jays Mariners in prime time on the East Coast, which means a 5 o'clock start out here. Do your best to watch if you can, and root for whomever you wish to root for. I don't want to, I mean, look, 3-0 Mariners is no fun. So I hope all of you will join me as a Blue Jays fan in rooting for your Toronto Blue Jays to at least make it a series. We don't want it to be a complete wipeout. And then after that, I believe 2 games are set for Thursday. Blue Jays Mariners game 4 and Dodgers Brewers game 3. I have missed in the post game. I've been, getting all this ready. I don't know if Dave Roberts announced his starter for game 3 yet. It'll either be Tyler Glasnow, who had the game of his life against the Phillies, or Shohei Ohtani, which is odd. For some reason, I thought Shohei was maybe going to start tonight because they like to give him a day off, for hitting reasons after he pitches. So I thought he was going to go tonight maybe, but they went Yamamoto. Obviously, that was the right call. So you can't argue with the results. But the rotation lines up pretty good for your Los Angeles Dodgers. I think they've got the pitching advantage as they were able to, show their starters really unreal in Milwaukee. And if you can get any other starts like that in this series, that would be fantastic. And so that's about it. That's about all I got for right now. I will try to get back on. Like I said, some commitments are going to keep me back and forth between games and things, but I will absolutely try to hop on after a Dodgers game or after a Blue Jays game if you guys want to chat about it. It would be great to see more comments, like, for example, here we go, and somebody else. Holy Yoshi. The Holy Yoshi. I think we will be lighting a Holy Yoshi candle tonight and praying at the altar of Yoshi and saying thank you to Yoshi for continuing to back up Blake. And as, show me 2 back-to-back starts that were that efficient. I know there was a lot of chatter on the broadcast tonight about, the last time 2 starters win 8 innings, blah, blah, blah. But those were 2 really, really high quality starts. Very few hits for Milwaukee Brewers. I'll also mention something that I mentioned on the Molly Knight Substack chat, which, is the best going chat out there for text chat during a game. Go to Substack, search for Molly Knight with a K. And seriously, it's like $6 a month to sign up for her newsletters, which she does like a newsletter a day during the playoffs, and all of her playoff text chats are fantastic. But as I posted a little something there tonight, I think the Brewers, like, do their pitchers have a hard time with buttons, or like what was going on like here? It was like everything was like it kind of let me say. Kind of came out like this, and it was like like everything looked very odd. And I don't know if that's a Fanatics problem, a Nike problem, or a Brewers problem. But if I was on the clubhouse team for the Milwaukee Brewers, I'd be working on like some little Velcro patches or something, just a little piece to keep the placket together. The placket. What would be great is if menswear guy on social was a baseball fan, because I bet we would all love to see what he had to say about it. I know I would. And the second thing is, I don't know who made this decision. I don't know when it was made. I've noticed it over the last couple of years, but it has gotten more and more obvious as time has gone by. The butter yellow jerseys that this team wears, no, that's not a color for a baseball jersey. It looks like it's soaked in beer. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it really does look like butter. And it doesn't look like butter. It looks like margarine. That's what it looks like. Margarine. Butter would be great. Creamy, fresh, salted, delicious. Their uniforms look like margarine. That's all I have to say. Come at me, Brewers fans. Come at me. I will definitely take you on. Alana from the East Coast. So I listened to the first couple of innings during the aforementioned run and felt okay about him giving up the home run. Gave up a home very, very first pitch of the game and it down for the rest of the night. It's crazy. Crazy. Never seen anything like it. I think what they had like 3 hits total, maybe. And scoring position, like 0. Pretty good. That's a good way to win a baseball game. And the offense came through plenty of times. They're not going to be able to keep the Dodger offense down forever. And strangely, I think that was kind of my thought about the Blue Jays Mariners series too. That eventually the Blue Jays like contact plan, where they just plan on pecking you to death like a blue jay, would eventually pay dividends against the tired Mariners staff. And I saw where the Blue Jays manager the other day was defending his team's going forward with their very aggressive strategy of first pitch swinging and stuff in game 1. And I just thought, yes, I know you're not going to tell the guys to change what they're doing, but that's a tired team, that Seattle team. They played 15 playoff innings and flew cross country and have barely had time to rest, and their plane got in late on, whatever. And I maybe try to let's draw them out a little more, take a pitch, foul off a pitch, have a more contact friendly approach. But there was a lot of first pitch swinging, and I know that's their strategy. Attack early, ambush mode. That's the big thing these days, much like Chorizo did. It's not Chorizo. Against Yamamoto. I know it's not Chorizo. I wish it was Chorizo. That'd be a great name. Bobby Chorizo leading off. But anyhow, yeah, the number of times I find myself seeing people being too aggressive when a team is obviously struggling or a pitcher is obviously tired, and then you go out there and you just hit a pop-up on the first pitch. That doesn't work for me. Be smart, take a strike, take until a strike, take a strike. I mean, I don't know. That was my strategy when I was a player. I would always take a strike. Wait until, you got to throw the ball over the plate. When you show me you can throw it over the plate, then the conflict will begin. And more times than not, it would be 2-0, 3-0. Now, of course, this may have been because it was Little League. It may have been just because, I was 12 at the time. But, c'est la vie. Let's see. We got somebody on the Instagram joining. Wowhammer, thank you very much for tuning in. Let us know if you have any comments or if you want to add something to the discussion about your Dodgers, your Blue Jays, your Mariners, or your Brewers. It was a great night for Dodger baseball. I'm hopeful that trend will continue going forward. We'll see how it goes. Oh, let's see. I have one other thing. Let's see. Padres uniforms are brown and yellow. Ew, says Amy. Yes, I agree. Amy, by the way, I just found your chat. We cannot hear from Alana because she is in an Uber share. Lewis just said, if the Dodgers don't go to the bullpen, the games are boring. Well, yes. I mean, I saw a graphic tonight in the Substack chat that said, if I die, the cost of death will be, whatever, or Dodger bullpen usage. And I think it's true. We all kind of feel that way. And then finally, the Padre uniforms are brown and yellow. But again, it's not like a margarine yellow. It's just that really ugly margarine color. So, Alana typing furiously from the back of an Uber share. What was especially nice was to have the bats actually show up and give him the support. Yes, finally. Yes. And as for the uniforms, Alana says, "Oh, undoubtedly a Fanatics issue." I don't doubt it's the quality is not great. Let's say there was a whole fiasco but yes, no, we all remember it was spring training of last year was when it first was like, hi, they're not wearing pants. You can see Freddie Freeman, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't know. That's maybe a little too much, but It was a fiasco. The favorite non-home run hit tonight, it's a tie between Freddie's double and Shohei's RBI single. If Shohei's RBI single is what unlocks the key to him like getting back on track, yes, I am for it. But he has got to lay off that outside pitch. He has got to figure out how to recognize the slurve, the sweeper, the whatever they're calling it these days, because that pitch is just giving him all kinds of fits. All kinds of fits. All of them. Muncy had some trouble with it too, but Muncy didn't have trouble with that homer. And when Max Muncy, that funky Muncy, gets a hold of one, that's good stuff. So I'm glad that Max finally did get his homer in Milwaukee. And yeah, I think it was pretty good. Couple of first days of baseball for Seattle and Los Angeles fans. Unfortunately, I'm a Los Angeles and Toronto fan. So, and as a matter of fact, you know how I can prove it? I've got a graphic. It says right there, Dodgers, Blue Jays fan. And that is definitely my fandom. So I'm hopeful that my teams will get it together and, Dodgers keep going, Blue Jays get going. That's what we need. Let's see. Amy says, I have to read Amy's comments. She's commenting on an alternate system. And Amy, bless you. Thank you. I can absolutely read them. I just can't put them up on the thing. He can't hit inside pitches either. That's how the Phils neutralize Shohei. Well, if you can't hit the inside pitch or the outside pitch, that leaves the down the middle pitch. And most people can hit that one. But right now his cold zone is definitely both the inside and the outside pitch. So just pick one you're going to defend against. Just take a half step back, open up on the inside pitch and just destroy it. He'll figure it out. Like, I need to give hitting advice to Shohei Ohtani. Please, that's, half the internet. I'm just, well, I know what I should do. No, he's Shohei Ohtani. He knows what to do. He's just having a hard time doing it right now. And all I'm saying is I'm rooting for him to figure it out a little more. Maybe ask Kike, because Kike is a good postseason player. Again, so weird. Why is he this good in the playoffs? He's really good in the playoffs. So, who knows? Okay, I got to wrap it up. I got to go put some kids to bed and get out of here. Thank you all for joining tonight. I really do appreciate it. I was not kidding when I said I do not know when the next stream is going to be. We will figure it out as the week goes on. And for all of you who joined in and the people on Instagram, I really appreciate you, Graham viewers. Thank you for making the Instagram worth it. Naomi, Rachel, Wowhammer, etc., who joined in there. Thanks to Alan and all the people who joined in from Facebook. And of course, before we wrap it up, we'll give the last word to Alana Campbell. Kike is my favorite Dodger. How can he not be? How could anybody else be your favorite? He's just clutch. And as they say, clutch is everything. Until next time, I will see you very soon. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And go Dodgers, go Blue Jays. Let's make it happen.